Alright, Louisiana beer reviews. This is an alternate review just in case my other one gets taken down because I name names. I mean, I'm tired of all these little baby cry people, but I'll give you the context for that. Here's Dog Bite High Gravity Lager. Ugh. 8%. Okay. I'm going to make this quick. I bought this for 99 cents at Tops Grocery in Rochester, New York. Maria Devon, the girl next door, was looking at me like I was crazy. I said, hey, it's a Genesee brand. You love Genesee, you champion it. I slag on it sometimes. We get in little arguments over that. All the major companies make a high gravity lager, 8% or higher. Schlitz, Pabst, who owns Schlitz? Coors, Miller, Pabst, they do a good job. Genesee, in my opinion, does a bad job. They're not the only people that do a bad job with high gravity lagers. Minhas, Melanie is another example of people that do a bad job with it. Abita does a good job with their high gravity. Helles Doppelbock. Andy Gator. Okay, you know, this thing had a thick white head, a slightly off white head, a fairly clear, bubbly appearance with lots of sediment. You might even be able to see that in the video. I mean, it's bizarre. Bubble streams, and then they had like chunks, like brown bread chunks, with bubbles streaming off the top of those, which was strange. We went to the brewery last week. They wouldn't take us on a tour of the main brewery. They showed us around the pilot brewery, which is just a room. I don't know why they don't take you in the main brewery. My suspicion is that they probably would not want you to see what's going on. How do you say that? They would not want you to see what's going on in there, because they make a lot of Seagram stuff and alternatives, or they may just not have the preparation to safely give you a tour. They're busy, and it's not like, you know, Anheuser-Busch has money to just take people on tours while they're working, you know, whatever the case. This thing is like, you know, it's not horrible in the aroma, it's not horrible in the smell, the taste. The body is medium, the finish is fairly crisp, somewhat easy drinking and all of that. But and I say this about regular Genesee, okay? I'm talking about the regular, 4.5% ABV that you can buy in 6-packs in a lot of areas north of the Ohio River and east of the Mississippi. But it seems like there's always something like off about it. This one has that chalky undertaste. It's not profoundly chalky like the Boom from the Czech Republic or the Subaru 15 from Romania, but it's got something that's slightly nauseating and vomit-inducing about it. And I never get that from Pabst, Miller, Coors, or Anheuser-Busch high-gravity products. I'm telling you, I just do not. So, you know, you can say what you want, but I don't get that. Yeah, the whole thing about that other issue, if this video is ever posted. And anyway, I don't know why somebody would flag a video for that, because probably 80% of the people on Facebook anyway are using pseudonyms, you know what I mean, like fake names. I don't do that on Google Plus or Google or YouTube. And so they'll talk some trash, man. They are like champions of bravery under that fake name and that not showing their face. But, you know, whatever. You know, like they say, why man up when you can punk out? But last year I did this prediction. I do this every year. You know, I predicted all the major conferences on Facebook. Pro football here, but I did college, and I'm reading this. I'll do my pro later this month by the end of June. So this guy, I'm not going to name him in this video. I mean, I'm sure the other one, he didn't flag it, but he may have, because people are like real scary, like. And he's like, I said Ohio State would lose, I think, one game. Yeah, I said one game. And he just like immediately flamed my post like, ha ha, you better go study football. There is no way Ohio State will lose a single game. They're going undefeated. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're going to lose a game. They're going to lose. And then this other guy jumped in and said, yeah, they're going to lose a game. And so this guy started talking so much heavy trash. If the Ohio State loses a game, I will send you whatever beer you choose and pay for all the shipping. And if you lose, you send me the beer. And the guy's like, okay, I'll go for that deal because I'm going to get free beer, because there's no way they're going undefeated. So when they lost that game last year, later in the year, months later, I immediately tried to get on Facebook and find my post. And this guy who had made the counter challenge, he had already posted, okay, I'll send you my address. Where's the beer? and I'm gonna give you, like, it's gonna be really expensive, so get ready. And then he's telling me, hey, the dude blocked me. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, when I told the guy I was ready for the beer, here's my address, he blocked me. I'm like, that is super weak. You're talking garbage about Ohio State, claiming they're going to go undefeated in football in 2015. That's obviously not going to happen. And I didn't even mention the fact that they did not win the national championship, by the way. Then you're going to tell the guy you're going to send him the most expensive beer that he claims he wants. Then when he calls you on it, you block him. That's weak. That's weak, dude. I got people that, I don't do that. I don't block people for that kind of stuff. It's like, if I jump up, I'm going to stay up. But a lot of punks jump up to get beat down. I understand that. They'll put thumbs down on my videos. I don't do that. Like, how many thumbs down do I put? Never, ever. If I don't like a video, I'll either ignore it, which is usually the case, or I'll say, look, I got a problem with this. Maybe you should blah, blah, blah. I'll tell people. But that anonymous stuff, I don't do that. But it's hard to tell a weasel, don't be a weasel. That's how people are, man. But it ain't me. Say what you want to say, but don't say it. Don't be weak. Don't be weak like this. So if you do that, and I have people that I'll see, like albino rhinos, like, and it's irritating. He said, look, F you to all, this one guy that puts thumbs down all the time. I was like, don't even give the guy any credit. Just ignore him, That's what YouTube says. Just ignore that. Because you can't stop these kind of people, man. But, because it's like worrying about this dog bite. They tried to sell this item in Louisiana. It lasted a few months. Nobody bought it. They bought it once. They never bought it a second time. So if you're going to drink a high gravity lager, and in my case, I actually literally never do, except for videos, don't get this. Get, I'm going to think of ones that are sold around here. Get Natty Daddy, or get, Hurricane High Gravity, or Ice House The Edge. Get something credible. Genesee, hey, don't pick on me for slagging on you. Just do a good job. If you're gonna make Labatt Blue Royale and it tastes like this, like, I'm gonna slag on it. I am gonna slag on it. I'm sorry. Nothing personal, but it is what it is, and what it is ain't that great. So y'all come on down to New Orleans. Oh, this heat, this summer, what can we do?